Kim Kardashian suspect in $10 million heist dead weeks before trial. Kim Kardashian may never get closure on the Paris robbery that took place in October 2016. When the robbery occurred, she was held at gunpoint while thieves took $10 million worth of jewelry. She feared for her life at the time and pleaded for them not to kill her. She has babies to take care of. Kardashian was safe, but they did get what they wanted. Now it's been revealed that the key suspect is dead, and the trial was supposed to finally begin on Monday. Keep reading to get all the details. Kim Kardashian, key suspect in robbery, died suddenly. The trial for the robbery that took place in 2016 was finally about to happen. Marceau Baumgartner was alleged to be the super fence working with gang members who held Kim Kardashian at gunpoint and robbed her. The Daily Mail shared news of his sudden death in Paris. According to the report, the key suspect, Baumgartner, age 72, died on March 6. He passed away in Paris's 10th arrondissement. His death was unexpected and very sudden. He had been awaiting his trial for years, vowing he wanted to clear his name in this high-profile case. The trial was set to begin on Monday, with Kim Kardashian reportedly taking the stand in May to give her eyewitness account of what happened that day in Paris. Baumgartner would never reveal the names of the gang members he was involved with. His involvement with the heist was allegedly finding buyers for Kardashian's prized jewelry. The $4 million engagement she had with her has never been recovered. Baumgartner was a leading figure in the Paris underworld and was nicknamed Nez Rufe. Rough Nose, the French equivalent of rough diamond. He had several past convictions prior to this latest accusation. Baumgartner was guilty of handling stolen goods, forgery, and robbery. One of the key suspects in Kim Kardashian's robbery died before getting his day in court. It was reported that authorities were not even aware of his death until more than a week after his passing. An investigator on the case said Mr. Baumgartner had been released on bail following his arrest over the Kim Kardashian robbery 8 years ago and was living in Paris, while regularly reporting to police. His name was on the defendant's list for the trial, and he was very enthusiastic about clearing his name in court. This was until he died suddenly in the 10th arrondissement of Paris on March 6. They went on to say that he was accused of dealing with mafia gangs all over the world in connection with Kardashian's jewels. Right now, the cause of death has not been shared with the public. However, investigators did say it was unexpected. He had reportedly been getting death threats from gangs who feared he would rat them out. He never gave names in any interrogation, but many feared that during the trial, he would cave in order to save himself. Now, however, he took that information with him to his grave. Baumgartner denied having Kardashian's jewels at any time. However, investigators had bugged his multiple phones as well as put GPS trackers on his vehicle. He had also previously been arrested for jewelry heists, including a $7 million aggravated theft of Cartier diamonds. In a turn of events so surreal it could rival an episode of American Crime Story, Kim Kardashian finds herself entangled in a scandal so colossal, even Hollywood can't script it better. Just weeks before the long-anticipated trial in the infamous $10 million diamond heist case, one that has haunted the tabloids for over a year, the prime suspect was found dead under what authorities are calling highly suspicious circumstances. And now, shockwaves are echoing from Calabasas to Cannes as new documents suggest Kim Kardashian herself may have played a more critical role than she ever let on. The heist, a flashback to glitter and guns. The heist in question took place 2 years ago during a glitzy gala in Monaco, where celebrities from every corner of fame were dripping in couture and custom-cut diamonds. Among the crowd, Kim Kardashian, draped in a $10 million custom necklace from French designer Valer Dupont, a piece that would vanish by night's end, leaving intruders storming the venue, neutralizing guards with military precision, and fleeing with a velvet case rumored to hold not only DuPont's necklace, but a number of unreleased luxury prototypes meant to be debuted at Paris Fashion Week. At the time, Kim claimed she had narrowly escaped harm, having stepped away for a bathroom touch-up moments before the theft. Her tearful interview with Vogue Confidential weeks later painted her as a shaken victim, vowing to never wear borrowed jewels again. But insiders now say that very performance may have been part of the grand act. A twisted web of luxury and lies. The prime suspect in the case was a former celebrity bodyguard, Vincent Duval, a man with deep ties to the luxury world and even deeper secrets. He had once been Kim's head of security, fired mysteriously after just 6 weeks on the job. When pressed about the dismissal in past interviews, Kim had remained tight-lipped, brushing it off as a staffing reshuffle. Yet prosecutors were planning to unveil a bombshell at trial: emails, wire transfers, and encrypted texts allegedly linking Duval to a scheme involving multiple parties, some of them from Kim's inner circle. Rumors swirled that Kim's name was on a private witness list. Others speculated she might even be called to testify. Now, with Duval found dead in a Paris apartment, his body surrounded by mysterious white lilies and an untouched glass of Bordeaux, the case has taken a darker, almost cinematic turn. The note that changes everything. Found next to Duval's body was a handwritten note, brief, cryptic, and signed with only a key. Police sources leaked a fragment of the message. They always said the diamonds would be our downfall. I should have known better. Tell Kay she played her part too well. Investigators are now working to verify whether the K refers to Kim Kardashian. If so, what did Duval mean by played her part too well? Was she an unwitting pawn, a reluctant co-conspirator, or, most chillingly, a mastermind? Theories have exploded across social media, with hashtags like #KimChased and #DiamondsAndDeception trending within hours. One TikTok creator went viral dissecting Kim's facial expressions during her post-heist interview, claiming to spot a tell in the way she glanced downward when asked if she trusted her security team. Family reaction: the Kardashian camp closes ranks. The Kardashian-Jenner machine has gone into full damage control. Kris Jenner issued a strongly worded statement on behalf of the family. Kim has nothing to hide. She was a victim of a horrific crime and has cooperated fully with international investigators. Any attempts to link her to this tragedy are baseless, salacious, and frankly cruel. Despite the deflection, Kim's legal team has reportedly advised her to remain silent. Sources close to the family say she has canceled all upcoming appearances, including a Skyen's runway debut and a Harvard Law guest lecture. Meanwhile, Kanye West, Kim's ex-husband, took to Instagram Live with a cryptic rant. Y'all ain't ready to hear the truth about diamonds and devils. Some people sold more than their souls. They sold time. Though he didn't name Kim directly, viewers took the message as a thinly veiled reference. A trail of clues and couture. Perhaps most intriguingly, authorities have now reopened their examination of Kim's travel history, specifically a sudden trip she took to Geneva 3 days before the heist, allegedly to meet with luxury brand partners. Now there's speculation the trip may have involved the pre-heist valuation of the stolen necklace. Additionally, several photos have surfaced showing Kim wearing a necklace strikingly similar to the DuPont piece, one she claimed to have returned before the event. The designer, who remains reclusive, issued a single statement: "My masterpiece has never been duplicated. What was stolen was one of one." What happens now? With the trial now suspended indefinitely following Duval's death, prosecutors must reassemble their case. They face a legal quagmire. The star witness is dead, critical evidence is in question, and a celebrity's name is hovering dangerously close to the center of the storm. Former FBI profiler Lydia Vargas commented on CNN. This case may go cold on paper, but in the public eye, it's just getting started. When you combine money, fame, and betrayal, anything is possible. And in this case, someone knew too much.